Hi, everyone. I'm Laura Womack, and I'm from Never Too Late Cafe. And I have some exciting guests with me today. I'm going to start by letting you introduce yourselves. Ahmed, you want to start?
Yeah, sure. First of all, thank you for having me. It's a great pleasure. And I'm originally from Cairo, Egypt. I was born and raised there. Moved to Morgantown, West Virginia, maybe like 5 years ago. And right now, I'm running a food blog with my wife called Eat and Enjoy by Ranim. And that's what we do now. I'm just venturing into the online enterprise and entrepreneurship space, one step at a time.
All right, great. Welcome, welcome. And Justin and Sherri, I guess I did introduce you, but tell me a little bit about where you're from and what business you're in.
Well, I am from Nampa, Idaho, and so is she. Um, so we're kind of in a couple of different niches. Um, she is in CBD and health and wellness, and I am doing online digital marketing and checking into other things as well, but.
The entrepreneur life where you don't sit still very long and you add things as you go.
Yeah.
And I do want to say that we all met when we were in entrepreneur school or education of Entre Institute. And so we were on a coaching program together and we somehow connected and we've been supporting each other. And so it's been great. So how is it going right now? I know that you've had a shift in what you're doing. So tell us a little bit about where you're at right now in your business.
Well, for me, it was more of a strategy decision because I was working on two things at the same time. My wife loves to cook. We owned a restaurant. So, we can cook. We know how to cook. And there was this huge gap in the market when it comes to like food that is not boring, but also healthy. It's just clean cooking and at the same time that is interesting. And we started doing that and she was really focused on it and she liked it. And I love her food and I love sharing food anyways. So we just, kind of teamed up as always. And we started the food blog and we'll see where it goes.
Very cool. Very cool. What about you guys? You've sort of refocused your business in the last month or so. Tell us a little bit about that.
So we've been through a few changes. I was a massage practitioner and recently had some health challenges. So I'm still in the health and wellness field. I'm doing an online shopping network that supports non-toxic chemicals and vitamins and stuff for your home. And also, I'm a big component of CBD. CBD helps out in so many different areas in your health and wellness. And I'm still selling product and everything on chillaxedcbd.com and still running that and doing ads and things like that. And Justin is focused on also selling Entre and some digital marketing. So, and helping support me. So, which is great.
So with Bloom Where You're Planted, I know that Ahmed is from Egypt and I know that you're not from Idaho originally. So it's a little bit about your story of how you got to where you are.
Oh my gosh, that's a long story, but I grew up in Montana, went to Boston, then to California, and then up to Idaho. Actually, we ended up here for my ex-husband's schooling. And so even through that, we've been here in Idaho for I've been in Idaho for over 13 years now. And I feel like no matter where you are, there's always opportunity. I think that's the great thing is there's always opportunity no matter where you're at. So that's the biggest thing that I can come away with talking to anybody. Like there's always opportunity. You just have to look for it and use those opportunities and those connections, because I mean, for heaven's sakes, you and I connected, and I have a web designer, and Ahmed has helped me with technical issues. So, I think those people come into your life, and you just have to be open for those partnerships and those opportunities.
So you lived in Boston as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, a long time ago.
I moved from Massachusetts 15 years ago. So I'm from here originally. So, but I lived out there for 21 years. So that's another
Oh,
thing.
wow. That's a long time. Yeah. It's a beautiful area. I wouldn't want to raise my children there. That's one reason why we moved out of there. And California was no better, but family was there. So that's why we moved there. And then up here to Boise State University, which is a phenomenal university here in the area. Big football.
So I learned something about Ahmed that I didn't know. He has a daughter named Laura.
Oh,
I didn't even know
wow.
he had kids.
Yep.
So,
2 of them.
all this time he never said anything.
Oh
So-
my goodness. Ahmed, how many children? 2?
I have 2. Amir is turning 9 tomorrow, and Laura's 5.
Aw.
You would have
Yeah.
thought he would have said something.
They drive me nuts.
So I was hoping his wife could join us, but time-wise, it just didn't work out. So what are some of the next steps for what you have in mind for your business? We've gone through schooling and, typically web design, ads, that sort of thing. In the entrepreneur world, there's a lot of avenues, and we're all in different businesses, obviously different niches. And, but there's always a common thread in especially online and digital marketing. So what's next for you?
So since I made the change, like I decided to go to like the food blogging route, the main thing for me was building the blog itself. And now it's almost over. We're just, we're fine tuning the process. Then it will be like marketing, like creating content and just tons and tons of marketing. I'm probably going to be focused more on Facebook and Pinterest than any other avenue. She already has accounts like elsewhere, but one of the things that I've learned is if you focus on one platform, you'll get good at it, and then you'll get good enough results from that platform. Then you can move on to another platform, because each platform is, it has a life of its own, and it has its own audience and it has its own demographics. So I just decided to go with Facebook, market the process, create the content. We already have a lot of content, but we didn't really type it in. So that's on me. And just build the reputation for the blog, because from a food blogging perspective, it's a little bit different than let's say affiliate marketing or what we're trained to do. There's a little bit of discrepancy there. But yeah, we'll take it from there and see what happens. My goal is 1 million followers in 6 months. Hopefully we get there.
Wow.
He's reading the book. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. I'm reading the book, 1 million followers.
I'm doing that in Audible. So I love Audible.
Yeah.
So what about you guys? What's next for you? So you've changed focus.
I think the main thing for us, especially for me, would be really a marketing campaign. I'm working on some things for Instagram and Facebook. I'm doing some creative marketing. So so we can't get tagged on Facebook for marketing necessarily CBD, because they don't like that. So I'm going more on the wellness side, and we're going to do a huge campaign. My logo has an Adirondack chair, and I'm going to be going around town and saying, "Where's my chair?" like Carmen San Diego and creating a buzz on Instagram, like, hey, where's my chair today? So I'm in the process of like just really getting the marketing down now. I feel like I can do that now that I have the website off my plate and someone else doing it. I think that's the other thing too in business that you have to realize when you have to farm something out and when you have to hold on to it. So that's a huge thing of just owning a business, is knowing what your strengths and your weaknesses are and when to say, okay, I'm done. Someone else take
Right.
this, someone else do this. And so I think also as part of being an entrepreneur, knowing your boundaries and what you can do and what you can't do. Life just gets busy and crazy. And I think when you are working full time and starting a business, that you have to be patient with yourself because it takes a lot more time than you thought it would.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agree on that. So that's really cool that where's my chair? I'd like to hear how that goes. What I have found is that when the technical side was a challenge for me, I started losing the fun of it. And, you know, I really was like, oh, I just want to take my camera and go take pictures and try to put quotes on Canva. You know, I don't want to, you know, try to figure out why this program isn't working again. So thank goodness there are techies out there that are available. So, well, any further insights, anything you want to share with someone that is thinking about or just starting their business? You know, being an entrepreneur is a creative endeavor. Never Too Late Cafe is to support and inspire and promote creative people. And honestly, you have to be very creative as an entrepreneur. There's no way that, you know, it's not like you open a box and it's all set for you, you know, and everyone's different. So every business is different. So any insights you want to share?
Well, from my perspective, just remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. All right. Just calm down. Problems are going to happen. They always do. Whatever can go wrong will go wrong. So be patient. Look at the long term. Have like 6-month goals, 1-year goals, 3-year goals. That way, there's something to look forward to and to work to achieve. And once you achieve like your 3-month goal, you start thinking, oh, so this is doable. I can do my 6-month goal. And even if you didn't, at least you came close. And that is good enough to like fuel you in the process. Because as you said, it gets frustrating. Like I was trying to design the blog and I just pulled my hair off. And then I found out that people sell themes for like $60. And like, all right, I'm going to save my time to like myself like a month of work trying to figure out how to set up a blog and just pay $70 a year. That's a huge advantage. So, you know, it's small stuff like that.
And what about you guys? Words of wisdom.
I think if I can challenge anybody or say there are always challenges. I think writing things down and doing at least one thing every day towards your business is huge because otherwise you lose focus. So it doesn't matter if it's big or small, just do one thing every day towards your business. Justin and I discovered Entra a year ago, right?
Yeah.
About a year ago.
About a year.
And we've been working on it and, you know, we're not done. I don't think we'll ever be done.
Yeah.
So
we haven't really been overly successful as of yet, but we're like pushing forward and moving hard on it. So
I think too, you know, if you have a dream or a passion or know what you want and what you have in your mind, just keep going for that. And eventually all those problems and everything will go away and you'll get there. But if you don't keep going, you won't have this success. You know, I have my product, I have my brand, I have my labels, and I did all of that way before I even thought of online. And now I'm backtracking, right? Now I'm trying to figure out online because our world stopped, right? And now my practice, I'm not in my practice. And so now I have to re-engineer that, and just know that those challenges come where you do have to stop and reflect and maybe shift gears a little bit. And we've shifted gears a couple times through this process. And now I feel like we're just on the point of getting traction. And sometimes that can be frustrating for people, but if you keep going with your goals, you'll make it. You will eventually make it if you keep moving forward. If you stop, you won't go. So
Yeah, you stagnate.
yeah, I just keep saying one more thing. Keep going. One more thing. One more thing.
You know, that is a good point. And to do something on a regular basis to your business, because, you know, focus is so important. And that's something that I have to constantly think about, is my focus, because I tend to scatter. And so, and support. I believe that such as what we have developed is a support, and you guys have each other. And by the way, your wedding pictures, it's like a little ways now, what, a couple of months? But they're beautiful pictures.
June.
And so
Yeah.
have a belated congratulations on your wedding. And now Ahmed has his wife, they're doing business together. So that was not in the very beginning. So yeah, he
Yep.
changed focus too. So I think it's as our time sort of comes to a close, I want to wish you guys a nice Thanksgiving, and thank you for joining me on Bloom Where You're Planted, hosted by Never Too Late Cafe. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, bye
you.
now.
Bye.
Bye.